I spent basically the last 4 hours, wow, it's not, stand up. I spent the last like 4 hours just designing, planning, making ideas. This is the table. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see that very well. Game Bob. You ever have one of those days where you just can't stop thinking about something you want to do to the point where it drives you insane because you can't stop thinking and it just, these numbers keep going through your head? The table must be done, the table must be done, the table must be done. That happened to me today, so I decided I was going to go a little crazy, just a little, just a wee bit. Yeah, I started going insane. I started planning out every single detail of the table. I already had most of this in my head, but I hadn't wrote some of it down, which means some of it might not have been perfect, accurately great if I did the buying of things and materials and went overboard and bought too many things, so I had to make sure. So basically, that's the table. That's gonna be what the table looks like. When I'm all done, it's gonna have a black top, a lot like poker tables. No, not poker tables. Pool tables? No. What's the word? It's in gambling. Gambling tables. In a gambling place. That's the one. It's gonna have black top. It's gonna be a triangle. And it's gonna be a foldable triangle. Foldable is the key here. It's gotta be foldable. So I have this triangle bit folds. This rectangular triangle bit folds. This end part also folds. They all fold. So it can all be that rectangle that's in the middle. That stays. That doesn't fold. That stays where it's at. And it's a table. But it can fold out into a bigger triangle table. It'll be like a normal table when it's not unfolded. Here's the thing. It has to be a triangle. Is my lighting terrible? It's terrible. Son of a... Better lighting. It's not great. It's still terrible, but it's better. So, it has to be a triangle. It has to be a triangle for reasons. Basically, so this end of the triangle will have a camera pointed at that end of the triangle with the whole side. And this side, same thing, same dealio. So you can, so all 4 people, okay, so that's the big thing. It's 8 feet by 8 feet by 8 feet triangle. So you can have 4 people on one side of the triangle, and 4 people on the other, and then the GM, that's why this table is important. The GM is on one side of the table, and everyone is the same distance away from the GM, because it's triangle. So basically, it's so that the camera can see everybody on either side at all times. And then there's also going to be a camera on in front of the GM, me, the GM, but really far away. But thankfully, because of stimulus checks, oh, thank the gods, I can get new cameras. This one is not the camera that's going to be used for the rest of this video because I'm buying a new camera tomorrow. I didn't want to wait. I'm sorry. And it will have zoom. Like, it can literally zoom. You'll see me, but in high res, but you won't see the rest of the table. You ever watch Critical Role? That's the idea. That is the idea. You'll be able to see me. You'll be able to see them. All 8 of them out there while they're all seeing me. And they can all enjoy the world that is in this thing. It's a brain, I'm pretty sure. And it's cool. I'm super excited. I've already gotten some of it built, and then I decided, why am I not recording this? This is content. Why am I not recording this? So I'm recording it from now on. I have some of it made, but not all of it, which means there's plenty of content to be made. I'm sure the intro to this is a lot less insane, but I've been doing this for 4 hours. It is only 10 at night. It feels like it's a lot later than 10 at night. But it's only 10 at night, but it feels like it's later. I'm super excited. So these are my favorite parts. This table, it's gonna have speakers on the bottom of it, It's gonna have lighting at the bottom of it. It'll have all my chord coordination strewn through the table. Like this diagram here, this one here, can you see it? That one? Yeah, that one shows, see you got the box light camera, box light camera, stand for mic, stand for mic, stand for mic, stand for mic. They'll all be out of camera. That's the beauty, and that's the beauty of it. No. USB hubs and power supplies will be available for both sides of the table, so everybody can charge their tablets, phones, whatever, at their fingertips. It'll be right there, at their fingertips specifically. It's not anywhere else. So basically, we're gonna have an outlet for 4 USBs here, 4 USB here, and there's gonna be 1 free actual outlet at the same time because I'm buying a specific thing. And then everybody will be able to charge their things as long as they have long enough cord, because two specific adapters it'll be, yeah. And then the lighting underneath the table is gonna like glow. It's gonna be red when it's enemies and fighting. It's gonna be blue when they're in, like, I don't know, the astral sea. I don't know, green when they're in a forest. White when they're in the sky. They ever gonna be in the sky? Maybe, I don't know. We'll get there when we get there. In the meantime, I'm super excited. It's even gonna have, oh, my favorite part, I forgot about this. So this, you see how like this desk thing can roll out? Autobots roll out? Oh yeah, this is also a thing for mics and everything. I bought that a long time ago for specifically this reason, and I'm now gonna actually have a use for it finally. But yeah, so you know how that like rolls out? I have an extra one of those that I took off of a table I used to use for my channel a long time ago. I don't want to use that table, so I decided, why not take it apart, take that rolly desk thing, and make that also part of the D&D table, but for the GM specifically. So I did that, and now I'm gonna have my own little rolly thing that I can put my GM screen on, and I can put my dice on, and it doesn't interfere with the camera view, and I can reach over everything so that I can get to the map. There's gonna be a map. Also, when I do D&D streams, just letting you know, there will be a map and a map cam. This camera specifically will be used for the map from this point forward. This is the last video I'm recording with this camera that isn't specifically using it for the map on D&D. I'm sorry the lighting sucks in this room. I'll probably try my best to fix it in post. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just let you guys go to the next part of this video, which is me building the table. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in a second. Bye, everybody. Whoa! Here's hoping the mic on this camera works. I have no idea if you guys can hear me right now, but regardless, this is the table so far. We have 3 boards that I've already glued together. We have 2 boards that are standing up right next to where the camera is, and I have 2 more boards I have to go buy and glue together as well. But this is what I've got. I'm literally doing it. Guys, it's happening. It's real. It's actually legitimately happening. I just need to sand this, make it a little more even, and then work on the other ones as well, do the same exact process. I've already done a lot off camera, and I apologize. I should have been recording this from the get-go, but I wasn't because I'm dumb. But that's okay. So, we have, basically we're going to cut this. After it's all together, we're going to put the 2 extra parts next to it and then cut a triangle out of it. And then put the other part of the triangle on this side and then cut the excess off. And that'll end up being the entire table after it's all said and done on the tabletop side of things. I have 5 2x4s that are 12 foot long that I'm going to be buying in order to make the rest of it structurally stable. We're only going to be stabilizing the middle and the first wing off. The other wing, the triangle end wing, will end up not being structurally held up by 2x4s, but that's okay. It'll be fine because it's not going to be that much pressure put on it in the first place. We're going to be putting these up. Let me show you. Okay, so what I just found out was the focus is kind of okay. I don't know. Maybe it's good, maybe it wasn't. We'll find out in post. But yeah, we have, these are going to be holding the base table to the first set of wings, and then the last set of wing, I'm actually going to buy a different version of this that has a tiny, like, one step smaller so that it's less obvious, because this one is actually, like, the end ones are going to be up towards the actual tabletop, where these are going to be on the bottom where no one can see them, and it's a lot easier to not worry about. And then we have these for, I'm not sponsored by any of these people, I just want to point that out. These are going to be for like the table legs on the ends, not the main table leg. This one will have 2x4s strewn out that'll keep it steady, and legs about 30 inches long. But this one specifically is going to be for the legs on the outside, so that they can bend in when I'm not using the table ends, and I can move it all and condense it, make it a square, rectangle, one of those things. But yeah, I actually need to buy another one of these. Shit, that's okay. We'll get to it. All right, so that's what we're doing here. Watch watch we do it. The worst has happened, gamers. The worst has happened. Unfortunately, that wing broke right at that little piece that's all glued together. Currently, we are waiting for the glue to dry. I don't know if it's gonna work. Hopefully it does. Glue is technically strong. The wood glue is stronger than hardwood. So, this is all softwood. So, I mean, it shouldn't have any more problems. But yeah, I was testing out to see what it would look like with the wings down and collapsed in, just to see what it, like, just make sure everything's working properly, when all of a sudden a crack appeared right off the wing. So I had to take the wing off, and now we're gluing it back together. After that, we're gonna stain the bottom of the table, can't stain the top. We have to leave the top unstained so that the top of the table, which is the black little sheet thing, that will attach to it with glue, and stain will make it where, because it's oil based, the glue won't stick. So we have to just leave the top unstained. But the rest of it I'm staining to keep it a little more secure and safe during the harsh seasons. All right, well, back to it. So there we have it. The table is all built and ready to go. I still have a few things that I need to get done. There's not a lot of structural support for these outer wings, unfortunately. So right now I'm waiting on some metal support beams that can be easily attached to a table. I'm going to get 2 per wing. This side has plenty of support with that leg there, and there's 2 hinges underneath, so everything is good, everything is grand. We have a table. Now all I'm waiting for is for Mackie to get home so I can get her reaction, and then all the other guys as well. I'm super excited to see what they have to say about it. So I just got all the electronics that I need for the table. It's only an hour before everybody's supposed to get home, so I have 1 hour to get all of this hooked into the table. Oh my God, let's do this. Grant's gonna be the one that I'm like super excited about.
I think he's my favorite. Yeah.
He's just so excited. It's so bubbly and beautiful.
He just vibes all the time. I'm like, bro, I'm feeling it.
Yeah, he does.
I'm feeling you.
He's a happy soul.
That's why he's my favorite.
I thought he was your favorite.
Oh,
No, like,
come on, we had the heart thing. Did that
like,
mean nothing to you?
No, so this is like everybody else. And this is my favorite, okay? He's just slightly above everybody else. Like, if he doesn't show up, I'm gonna be bummed, but I'm not gonna be like that bummed. Surprise!
Go away!
Sup?
Surprise!
Hey,
God, dude.
look what I made.
Yeah,
Yeah, take a look at the cameras too.
Oh, this is cool.
Careful with the door.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, Grant's right behind us.
Oh god.
Happy
So
birthday.
lock the door then.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Congratulations, man. It looks fucking excellent.
Right?
Oh, show.
It's got. Yeah.
Whoa.
It's also got USB ports. It's got speakers underneath it.
That's cup holders.
It's awesome. Yeah, cup holders for anybody at the end.
You guys don't have a lot of room down there, so
Well,
cup holders.
I'll be right there.
Grant will be right there.
I'm excited to see specifically Grant's reaction.
Nice
See
coat.
Grant. Did you see Grant?
Look at.
Hello.
Look, I did a thing.
Hey.
And he's wearing the robe.
Look at this place.
I know, it's fucking awesome.
Did you guys help him out with this?
Look at
No,
this
just
ninja
advice.
Yeah. It has been an absolute journey making this table, and I honestly didn't even think I had it in me to do it. If it wasn't for my friends, my dad, and my girlfriend who pushed me to just keep trying and make sure I could get it to work, I don't know if I would have actually ended up doing it. And the stimulus check coming in when it did was perfect timing so I could buy the equipment necessary. I still need a new camera because the one I got kind of sucks, but it's awesome. Everything about this table is amazing. I'm so happy I've done it. I've built this table with my dad. It's honestly one of the most proud things I've ever done. And I cannot wait to start uploading D&D content. Speaking of, look forward to that soon. By the way, if you're not following me on Twitch, I will be streaming D&D on Twitch in the coming future. See you then. Bye everybody. Game Bob live at Twitch.